everyone, we're back again, another romper, another day, another romper. So this is our romper review number 3, and already I'm thinking you're going to be sick of rompers, and so will you please tell me if you are, when you make your comments, just let me know, or if you could sort of bear maybe 2 or 3 more rompers. But I'm already feeling self-conscious about doing it, and it's only the 3rd day. But yeah, just let me know what you think. I'm happy to stop if you would like me to stop. I don't want to make you bored. Sorry, I just had to zoom out a wee bit because it was cutting her off a tiny bit. Not that it does that when I'm setting up. It's just something changes. You know, I don't know why it does that. Oh, I think you're all sick now. That'll have to do. I'm satisfied with that. Okay, sorry everyone. So it's 4 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon. I'm working tonight. I've been busy today catching up with everything that needed to be caught up with that we all know about. All the usual stuff. I got my grocery delivery this morning because I'm having my granddaughter and grandson come to stay on Thursday, and my little grandson loves those bread rolls that are called bake-at-homes, and I think you know the ones. I think they're almost completely baked, and then you put them in the oven for maybe 10 minutes and they just get finished off. Bit crunchy on the outside and super soft on the inside. Anyway, when I was at their house having dinner last week maybe, he said how much he loved them, and I promised him I'd get some, and I needed a few other things and didn't really have time to get to the supermarket, so I got my delivery ordered. Does that make sense? So I got my order delivered. Oh my goodness, here we go again with what did I call the nursery? The slursery. Anyway, there you go. I've got no excuse today either because I haven't been at work yet. So yeah, I got that done this morning and all packed up, so I'm ready for them to come, and I bought 24 bake-at-homes. I put them in the freezer because I don't think they'll get through 24 in 2 days. But anyway, I've got things that they love. Always have to do that. I had 2 of my granddaughters as little sisters. Actually, they are Arnie's sisters. I had them for the day yesterday, and we had a brilliant day. Absolutely fabulous fun. But when I took them home in the evening, Arnie was so excited. He could not sit still. And I was wearing sandals, and he just kept chewing my toes. And he's got those very sharp little puppy teeth. So I promised my daughter and the girls, because her husband wasn't home, he had to go to work, which is why I had the girls. Their daddy was meant to be on holidays, but then work called him in, so he had to go. And so I had the girls while my daughter worked from home. Anyway, so yeah, Arnie was so excited he wouldn't stop chewing my toes. If I sat down, tried to put them up higher, he still tried to jump up to get them, or when I stopped walking for a minute, he came and chewed on them. So I promised them all I'm going to wear closed-in shoes when I come to their house next time. He's just adorable. I didn't get any photos of him because honestly he was bouncing around so much. He was so excited. And then of course, like a puppy, he gets exhausted and he just puts himself into his little bed and goes to sleep. And then the girls want to stroke him and wake him up again, of course. Anyway, how did I get onto that? Oh, just so I had the girls yesterday. I think that's all there was about that. And Mr. Arnie. I don't know why I even talked about that. Sorry, I never plan what I'm going to say. Words just come out, don't they? So what we're doing today is having a quick video, and we're looking at Lottie in this fabulous romper that I absolutely love. I hummed and hawed about buying this, and I waited and waited for it to come on sale, and it did. It's by a company called Rylee and Cru, in case you want to look it up. It's spelled R-Y-L-E-E, and then Cru is just C-R-U. I think they're in America. Anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful romper, and of course I won't be able to describe the colour. It's one of those colours that's really difficult. It's kind of a browny, orangey. It's more brown than what you guys are seeing, but that doesn't really help, does it? And it's a beautiful muslin type of material, quite thick, soft as anything, and it's got white, I'd say they were frangipani flowers, because they look just like the flowers that come from my tree in the front garden, except these ones have got like little black feathery centres. But the whole romper is just beautiful, and it's the style I love. It doesn't have the straps coming down. excuse me, because the straps always fall off their shoulders, don't they? I do have my throat, sorry. That's annoying too. So anyway, I do have a few with the straps, but this type is more my favourite, where the front comes right up and the back comes right up and everything just buttons at the shoulders. And it's got buttons down the back, just a couple, so it was quite tight to wriggle over her nappy area. And then it's got buttons to change her nappy between the legs, 3 buttons. Underneath, she's just wearing it is actually a bodysuit, but it's got a white ruffle collar and little butterfly sleeves underneath, because it's cut away at the top. The romper is sleeveless, so it needs something underneath. So I put that romper, oh, my throat, sorry. I put that romper underneath. No, I didn't. I put the bodysuit underneath the romper. Good heavens, I'm so sorry. And on her head, she's wearing a new headband. And it's one of those ones that's got like a light brown, which could be called tan, or what else could you call it, beige, elastic, thin headband. And then it's got a little black, I think it's suede, a very fine suede bow tied onto it, and it's black. I picked that one. It came in a set of 4. But I picked that black one because it matches so nicely with the black centres of the white flowers. Oh, and I forgot to say I put some knitted booties on her feet, white knitted booties, just because they were really cute. Not that it's cold today, because it's very humid, but guess what? It poured. Well, no, that's not true either. It rained last night, early evening and a little bit into the night, so that the ground was wet when I got up this morning. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough rain in any of the fire zones, and the expert on the radio today was saying that the problem with just having a small amount of rain like that is that it prevents back burning and then dries out very quickly, and the fires just, take over again. So it wasn't enough to do any good, especially where the fires are. If there would have been a fire here, it might have been enough to put fires out. But it wasn't pouring, it was just, although anything more than 2 drops feels like pouring, I tell you, after months and months and months of not having rain, it was lovely. I just walked in it. We were going to the car, my granddaughters and I were walking to my car, which is just next to my front door, but I just went so slowly and got covered in rain, and the girls were laughing their heads off. They thought it was hilarious that Nana likes to get wet. But it was just so nice to have that stuff falling from the sky. Anyway, so it's quite warm and very humid today. Tomorrow's going to be warmer, and then Friday is going to be another stinker, so I'm a bit worried about that. Oh, I skipped Thursday in that, didn't I? I always get mixed up. When I work Tuesday night, it makes the week seem so strange, because you get through the whole day on Tuesday, then you work all night Tuesday night, and then on Wednesday when I wake up after my sleep, I'm always confused about what day it is, because it feels like I've done 2 days instead of just 1 day. So strange. Anyway, so tomorrow and Thursday are going to be a bit warmer, and then Friday is going to be another stinker. That's what I meant to say. Oh, you can see Lottie holding her beads. These are the beautiful vintage beads that came with this pram, but I also enhanced them with the little beads in between. So they're kind of a hard plastic in bright colours, and I love those beads. I think they're just beautiful, and I had the small beads. I have a jar of them that I bought. Well, I didn't buy the jar, but I bought the beads ages ago, years ago on eBay. Someone was selling them, and I've used them for a few bits and pieces, a few different little projects, just like this one. So Lottie loves to hold those beads, and they're the ones that string across the hood of this pram when she's sitting up, and she can look at them or hit them if she wants to. All right, my darling friends, let me know if you're already sick of rompers. Please tell me, and I will forget about rompers. I will change the twins at some stage and show you them in a different romper than what you've seen them in, but you might be sick of seeing Lottie in rompers, unless you just want me to swap maybe to a little dress or maybe some bloomers and a top and then go back to rompers. Let me know what mood you're in and what you feel like seeing. Anyway, my darlings, thank you very much for being here with me. It's been lovely. I need to go and bring my washing in now and do some tidying up and some preparations for tonight. So I'll see you all very soon, and everyone take care and keep warm if you're where it's very cold. I would like to have that problem at the moment, let me tell you, but I don't. Anyway, everybody, thank you for all your emails of concern to make sure that I was okay and my family are okay. There aren't any fires near us, except they are near my brother and his wife and that beautiful dog. Excuse me. But they've done everything they can do in preparation, so if they're given the word that they have to evacuate, they will. They'll just come down and stay with me, and hopefully everything will be all right. Maybe it won't come to that, you just never know. It all depends on the direction of the winds. But anyway, thank you all for your concern about me, but I'm fine, everything's fine. Just the air's a little bit gross, but that's the least of our worries, isn't it? And people who, women who are pregnant and people who have lung problems and other respiratory problems are advised to wear masks if they go outside. And, if they're not well, if they have compromised immune systems, then they're also advised to wear masks. But touch wood, I'm fine that way, so I don't need to worry. It's just a bit irritating when you breathe because the air is quite thick with sort of orangey coloured dust, little particles in the air. Some days are worse than others, but anyway, sorry I just got off on another tangent like I do, and all I wanted to do was thank you so much for your emails of concern. So I will say that again, thank you really from the bottom of my heart, and I'm fine. If anything does happen, I will let you know. So please don't worry in the meantime. If you don't know anything, if you haven't heard from me, then everything's okay. All right, now I really will say goodbye. Thank you very much for joining me. And Lottie and I, or Pippa and Jonty, will see you soon. So take care, everyone, and be kind to each other. Bye-bye.